Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to do case project 3-2 Triathlon registration app. So let's go ahead and open up our folder, chapter 3, new one, new folder, and we're going to call this case 3-2. Okay. So let's go ahead and open up Android Studio as well. It's going to be an empty project again. And it's completely identical to the first project we did, except it's going to be a white screen. So we're going to call this Triathlon registration app. Go ahead and put that in the folder, case 2, open, finish. And while this loads, I'm going to go ahead and get an image. I'll go ahead and do this one. So save image as Triathlon. I think I'm spelling that right. Athlon. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. Close Safari. Close the tip of the day. Okay, put that on a different screen. Alright, let's go ahead and open this. Convert it to a PNG. Save it. I could actually save it in the folder, but I'm just too lazy. And I'm going to go ahead and copy it. Close it too. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is add that to the drawable. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to end main activity title comment and end on create. Going to show what we have imported. Go to our design view. Okay, so let me go ahead and move the screen. So what we do have, instead of a black screen, we're just going to have a white screen. Looks white, and it has no action bar, so that's the only thing we're going to do is just go material no action bar. Actually, light no action bar. There you go. And then we're going to go to our styles, and then dark action bar is weird. Light, and just do no action bar. Delete the HR, save it, close that. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to have add our titles, our strings. So first thing we're going to do is do a text title, and that's just going to be the Triathlon, oh, did I have that already? Registration. Okay, and then we're going to have, what do you call it? We're going to have a prompt, and that's just going to be select location. Then we're going to have a hint, and that's just going to be number of athletes on team. Okay, and then we're going to have an image. Try. I don't know why I keep having trouble with this. Image of triathlon. Okay. We're also going to have a button, cost, compute, cost. Okay. That's our strings. Save it. I'll close this out. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the title. Okay, so text title. Okay, hopefully it didn't do it. Enter. Okay. Hopefully it did do it, but I don't think it did. Well, earlier it didn't. Okay, so at our constraints, and the thing I like about this book is that it takes you step by step, and from the real basics to becoming familiar with with Android Studio, a little bit of Java, like it slowly increments. See how we're using buttons, and now we're using user input with variables, along as well as with new Android Studio tools like the themes and the spinner class. So that's real cool, and I like that book for that reason. 40 is too big, so we'll do 36. I'll link the book in the ISBN and thing, but it's honestly just Corinne Hoisington's Android Bootcamp 3rd edition. Okay, so we have that, and then they have the spinner on top. On the bottom. So go ahead and do SPN. SPN. Locations. Oh, did I not even add a spinner though? On the strings? No, I didn't. Oh, you know why? Because it's that array thing. Okay, so actually spinners, I got spinner confused with the number of people on the team. Okay, so text number of. Okay, hit enter, add our constraints.
Keep that there.
Number hint. We're gonna have a hint. Number of athletes on team, and we're also gonna have the gravity centered. Okay. Actually, this is too much. Number of athletes on team. So let's go ahead and customize the width. This doesn't work. Actually, I don't want to do it this way. We'll do it this way. Okay. So let's look for text. Okay, bottom. Let's look for width. Wrap content. We don't want that. We'll keep wrap like that though. Okay. But I can't remember if you could set a number though. Okay, I'm just going to do 300 dp. Okay. It's not bad. Alright, so we have the number of team, and then we have the spinner. And then we'll go ahead and program that as well. So go strings. Okay, so when we have that, we're just going to do this here and do locations. And then there you go. And that's how you do it. Okay, so let's have our items. Item. We could do New York. Item. We could do California. And then actually San Francisco, but oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Hopefully I spelled that right. Okay, I think I did. Okay, and then we could do. What's another good place? Geez, we do Denver. Just because I can't think right now. Okay, that's pretty much it. Save it, close it. We have a spinner, SPN, location. At the
Constraints.
So we're going to do dialog entries. We're going to associate our array locations, and then we're also going to look for prompt and gravity. So let's go ahead and center it horizontal and vertical. And we're also going to have a prompt. Type location. Going to change the size. And then change the name. Locations. ISBN locations. Okay. Go here. And then width, let's do 1. Okay. There you go. Okay, so it's in a book is kind of smaller than this, so design, go back to text, just do 95. It's a little too small. Let's just do 155. Okay, that's probably going to be the best we can get, unless we go gravity and go here and see what's wrong. Let's turn those off. Okay. So now we have that. We're going to add the image. Common, image view. And the image view is just going to be the triathlon icon we got. Image triathlon. Okay. Add the constraints. Currency chill. I'm going to do 200. Maybe 300. Yeah. Okay. And then we're just going to have the content description. Number, image of triathlon. Okay. And we could do width and height, but I think it's fine as is. Okay. And then next is the button and the text result. So button, we're going to do button cost, constraints. Okay. We can actually raise it to 200. That's good. And then we're going to do this to compute cost. Keep it all caps. And I've never seen this before. I'm going to leave it alone. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but normally we would change the size, but oh well. Okay, so we're going to go back to strings and then add the text result. Okay, and then just leave it blank. Okay, so we could just actually do a space. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to have text view. Put it right here. And then we're just going to call it text result. Enter that constraints.
I like it where it's at.
And then we're just going to associate it with the text result. Okay. And we could do the size 25 SP. Alright. So far we have the app designed, layout good to go. We'll go ahead and run the app. We shouldn't have action bar. Good. So triathlon registration, number of athletes, New York. We should have a prompt. Yes, we do. We have the hint. We have this. We have that. The button could be bigger. So I could do that. So far everything looks good. So let's go ahead and make the button a little bit bigger. We'll just do 25 SP. Okay. And this we could actually bring it down a bit. I guess we could do the same. What's here? 300? Do 4. That's fine. Okay. Now we got coded. So go main activity. Let's go ahead and add our code. So the book says, okay, so number of teammates. So we're going to do int, and then number of people equals, and they say 725 per person. So I can actually do that. Cost per person. it's never used yet. Then we have a double. Actually, we're not going to have a double. Cost per person, and then we're also going to have an int number of people. Okay. And then we're going to have a string of location. Okay, and hopefully I don't forget anything. Okay, let's go ahead and set the button. So instantiate button class to button control, and this was variables. Okay, so button cost equals parentheses. I don't know what I do when I do that. Okay, so button find by view r.id button cost. Okay, and then we're going to add a thing. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to do button cost dot set on clicker new view. Okay, and button cost. Okay, so above here we had a final. We also had another final. The first final was edit text, and that equals edit text find by view, and actually it was in other parentheses. Poop. Find by view. Number okay, I'm goofing up again. Okay, so this is actually in front, so we'll go ahead and delete that. Okay, so we have the strings. Okay, and then after this set content view, we're also going to have the finals. Final edit text, then people equals edit text, and then find view by r.id dot, and go to our string, or go here actually, text number of. Okay, and you also had a final spinner, and then location equals spinner find everybody r.id.spin locations. Okay, so we have that. We did the button already. We have the on click, and inside here we're going to have a final text view result equals text view. This is where I messed up last time. Find by result, and then r.id.text result. Okay, and that's it for that. Then we're going to go in here into our app, and then we're going to have number oops, messing up again. Number of people, and notice how I didn't have the camel casing. Number of people equals, I'm going to parse it, integer dot parse int, and then we can do number of people equals integer dot parse int to the people here. Where is it at? People dot get text dot toString. Okay, and then we're going to have total calls, which I didn't have. This is going to be total calls equals cost per person times number of people. Okay, and then we're going to have the decimal format, currency. We can name it anything. We could just call it. We could call it C if we wanted, but we'll do currency equals new decimal format, and then we're going to add the money sign in the standard format for money. Okay, and then we're going to do group choice, which was actually location. Equals locations get selected item dot toString, and then result dot set text, and then cost for, and then plus locations on plus sign again, and then is, and then plus currency dot format, and here we're going to do total calls, and that's done for us. So let's go ahead and debug it, because I'm pretty sure I goofed up. Okay, looks like it was pretty clear. I mean, looks like it was good, but there's also a thing called runtime errors, and so that means the error manages to pass the compiler because the compiler thinks it makes sense, but when you actually run the app on runtime, it may not work. So we'll go ahead and do this. So we're going to do just one person because it was what, like 725, and we'll just keep it at New York, and then we'll just commit costs. Cost for New York is 725. Okay, so we'll do 13 people. We will do San Francisco. Compute. Cost for San Francisco is this amount. So I'm actually going to do a bigger number now and see what happens. Okay, not bad. Alright, so that's how you would do case project 3.2. I like how there wasn't as many errors as the first one because, like I say, practice makes perfect. So if you guys want to, succeed in anything, just go ahead and just practice it every day. Try not to be corny, but that's kind of like the rule of life, is that if you want to be an expert at something, you gotta practice it, especially with coding. So we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. Like the video, dislike the video, subscribe, comment, suggestions, tips, questions, and I'll see you guys next time.